All right, you bastards. Want to cut the crap and get right into some juicy football shit. You guys wanted the lowdown on Alejandro Garnacho, this kid who's been lighting up the damn field lately.
Sounds like a plan.
Got his Wikipedia page open here, ready to rip through it. No bullshit, just the good stuff.
Straight to the point, as always. You know we're going to have to dig a little deeper than just a Wikipedia page, though, right?
Yeah, no. But we got to start somewhere, right? Madrid, Spain. July 1st, 2004, little Alejandro pops out.
There he is.
Starts kicking a ball around at Getafe, then gets scooped up by Atletico Madrid in 2015. Pretty standard so far, right?
Sure, normal start for a kid who's got some talent, but here's where things start to get a little more interesting.
Blade on me.
October 2020, Manchester United swoops in and nabs him for their youth academy. Fee. A measly £420,000. Fucking steal looking back now.
Hold up, wait a minute. Man, you got this kid for what, practically pocket change? That's insane.
They must have seen something special, right? Because right away, Garnacho just starts tearing it up in the youth teams. FA Youth Cup win in 2022. Jimmy Murphy, Young Player of the Year, just starts racking up accolades like it was nothing.
Sounds like he was a fucking nightmare for those youth team defenders.
Yeah.
Any standout moments from back then? Anything that really made people say, okay, this kid is the real deal?
Oh, absolutely. I got to talk about this solo goal he scored against Everton in the FA Youth Cup. Pure magic, man. The kind of goal that gets you off your seat, screaming like a fucking lunatic. And get this, it was nominated for United's Goal of the Month. Not bad for a kid playing with the under-18s.
Yeah, nominated for Goal of the Month while he's still in the youth team. Okay, that's next level shit right there. So when does he finally get a shot with the big boys?
April 28th, 2022, first team debut for Manchester United at 17 years old. Stepping onto the pitch with seasoned pros. Must have been one hell of a moment.
Yeah, it must have been pretty surreal. You know, thinking about that. Garnacho's a huge Ronaldo fanboy, right? Copies his celebrations and all that. Wasn't Ronaldo still at Man U when Garnacho first joined?
He was.
So this kid probably went from idolizing Ronaldo in the stands to suddenly training alongside him. Wild. You got to wonder what kind of impact that had on his development. Was Ronaldo giving him advice, pushing him to be better? Talk about a mentor, right?
Yeah, that's some next level mentorship right there.
But let's be real for a sec. Ronaldo's Portuguese. Garnacho's playing for Argentina.
Yeah.
This is where things get kind of confusing. I mean, the kid was born in Madrid, played for Spain's youth teams. Then all of a sudden he's wearing the Alba Celeste.
Yeah, the whole nationality thing is kind of head scratcher. It's not every day you see a player represent two different countries at the youth level, then just jump ship to the senior squad of another one. And before he'd even played a minute for their under-20s, too.
Yeah, what the fuck was that all about? Sounds like some backroom dealing bullshit to me. Did Argentina offer him a suitcase full of cash or something?
Who knows? Maybe they just promised him empanadas for life. But seriously, gotta look at the timeline. He's called up to Argentina's senior squad in March 2022. Doesn't actually play, though. It wasn't until June 2023 that he officially made his debut for them. Still, though, pretty wild progression. Almost like Argentina saw this raw talent and thought, we got to get this kid on our side before Spain wakes up. And you know what? They weren't wrong. Garnacho's been tearing it up for both club and country.
All right, so let's talk about the damage this kid's been doing on the pitch. I remember seeing some crazy highlights. Didn't he score some absolutely ridiculous goals?
Oh, he's got a knack for the spectacular, that's for sure. Remember that solo goal against Everton in the Youth Cup we talked about?
Yeah.
Well, fast forward to November 2023, and he does it again against Everton. This time it's in the Premier League, though. A bicycle kick from like 15 yards out. Absolutely mind-blowing.
Fuck, a bicycle kick? Okay, now that's some next level shit. I bet the crowd went absolutely bonkers.
They lost their minds, and rightfully so. That goal, that wasn't just a highlight reel moment, it earned him the Premier League Goal of the Month award. And guess what?
What?
It went on to become the goal of the season.
No way. Goal of the season. This kid's barely out of diapers, and he's already winning awards like that. Sounds like he's got a bright future ahead of him.
He's definitely on the right track. And it's not just the flashy goals either. This kid's a goal-scoring machine. He bagged a brace against West Ham in February 2024 and another one against Aston Villa in December 2023.
Hold on, 2 braces in a single season as a teenager. That's some serious firepower right there.
It puts him in a very elite group. You know who else scored 2 braces in a single season as a teenager?
Who?
Michael Owen. That's the kind of company this kid is keeping.
Fucking hell, this kid's on fire. So we've got this Spanish-born, Ronaldo-worshipping, Argentina-representing kid banging in goals for Manchester United. What's not to love?
He's a full package, skill, speed, finishing ability, and a bit of that Ronaldo swagger, too. But remember, all this is happening while he's also navigating fatherhood. He and his girlfriend, Eva, they had a son, Enzo, back in October 2023.
Shit, a dad at 19. Talk about a lot on your plate. I can barely remember to feed my cat, let alone a tiny human.
It's pretty wild to think about, but hey, maybe that's his secret weapon. Fatherhood seems to have unleashed a whole new level in his game.
Maybe he's just trying to make sure his kid has a trust fund full of goal-of-the-month bonuses. But seriously, how the hell does he manage it all? The pressure, the lack of sleep, the constant demands of both football and family, it's mind-boggling.
You gotta admire his dedication. It's not easy balancing a high-pressure career with the responsibilities of being a young parent, but he seems to be handling it all with, like, remarkable maturity, and his performances on the pitch certainly haven't suffered.
You know what they say? Behind every great man is a great woman. Maybe Eva's the real MVP here, keeping everything running smoothly while Garnacho focuses on destroying defenses.
Maybe. But let's not forget about Garnacho's own drive and determination either. This kid's got that hunger for success, that relentless pursuit of greatness that separates the good players from the legends.
Speaking of legends, didn't we mention earlier that Garnacho has a knack for breaking records set by his idol, Ronaldo? Fill me in on that juicy gossip.
Oh yeah, gotta talk about the 2024 FA Cup final. Manchester United versus Manchester City. The ultimate clash of the Titans. And who steps up to seal the deal for United? Alejandro Garnacho. Scores a beautiful goal, secures the win. But here's the kicker. It was the first goal scored by a teenager in an FA Cup final since, wait for it, Cristiano Ronaldo in 2004.
Get the fuck out of here. No way. This kid's literally following in Ronaldo's footsteps. It's like some kind of cosmic football prophecy.
It's uncanny. And that's not, he's also the second Argentine player to score in an FA Cup final. The first. Ricardo Villa, back in 1981, playing for Tottenham Hotspur, also against Manchester City.
So he's scoring historic goals, winning trophies, breaking records. Is there anything this kid can't do?
Well, he hasn't won the Ballon d'Or yet. But give him time. He's only just getting started. But let's shift gears for a bit. We've talked a lot about his achievements, but what about his actual style of play? What makes him such a threat on the pitch?
Yeah, good point. We keep mentioning his speed, his dribbling, his goals, but what sets him apart from other young wingers? What makes him so damn effective? Like there's this raw energy, this fuck you attitude when he's on the pitch. He's not afraid to take on defenders, not afraid to make shit happen. He's got that spark, that fearless drive that you just can't teach.
Yeah, it's more than just being a hothead, though. I was reading some analysis, and they were describing Garnacho as, like, an intelligent player who understands his role. He's not just out there for himself. He's creating opportunities for his teammates, too.
Okay, so he's got the brains to go with the brawn. That's a dangerous combo.
Yeah.
But, we're talking about a kid who models himself after Ronaldo.
Yeah.
It's going to have some influence on his game, right?
Oh, big time. They've even compared his style to a young Ronaldo. Cutting in from the wing, that explosive speed, those powerful shots. It's like watching a mirror image almost.
Shit, if he can even come close to Ronaldo's level, we're talking about a future Ballon d'Or winner right there. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Ronaldo's a once-in-a-generation player. Can Garnacho really reach those kind of heights?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? He's definitely got the talent, the drive, the inspiration. But the road to the top, man, it's paved with broken dreams. Injuries, dips in form, bad decisions, million things could derail his career.
True. But there's something about this kid, something that makes me think he's got that it's factor. That's something that separates the good from the great.
He's definitely got the potential. And that's what makes his story so captivating. We're watching a kid on the cusp of greatness, and who knows what the future holds. Will he become a legend like his idol? Or will he just crash and burn? It's a roller coaster ride, and we've got front row seats.
And that, my friends, is the beauty of football. The drama, the unpredictability, the raw emotion. It's a fucking beautiful game.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So there you have it, the deep dive on Alejandro Garnacho. From Madrid to Manchester, from youth prodigy to rising star, this kid's story's just getting started.
And you, dear listener, are now armed with enough Garnacho knowledge to bore the piss out of your mates down at the pub.
Keep your eyes peeled for this kid, because if he keeps playing like this, we're going to be talking about him for a long, long time.
That's it for this deep dive, you glorious bastards. Stay curious, stay informed, and until next time, keep it real and fuck the haters. Peace out.